In today's video of Fitness Business Musings, I'm going to tell you about the one hire you must make if you want real freedom running your training gym. My name is Mark Fisher. I'm co-founder of businessofunicorns.com. And if you like what you see in this video, you should head over to businessofunicorns.com and find out more about how we help training gym owners make more income, more impact, and have more freedom. And as it happens, that is today's topic, because today is the number one hire you have to make if you want freedom. And that is a hire I like to call your sous chef. If you have ever worked in a restaurant, or if you're familiar with the way a restaurant is structured, there's the chef, there's a sous chef, and then there's cooks. In my experience, the challenge a lot of training gym operators run into is they only have cooks. So let's say you have a modest training business. You might have anywhere from, let's call it 3 to 8 employees between full-time and part-time. And that's great because you don't have to do everything at that point. You have other people that can do training, you have some administrative help. That is awesome. However, if you want to be able to go on vacation, if you want to not be the person that is the bottleneck for all decisions that need to be made, if you don't want to be the only person that clients ever go to or your team ever goes to when there's an issue, you need to curate a strong number 2, the sous chef. If this is something you don't have yet in your facility, I really want to sell you on this because truly this is how you're able to go on vacation and really get some space and not feel like you are always where the buck stops. To be clear, you are the owner-operator, and the reality is no one's ever going to care about your business as much as you do. But if you get on the same page, if you really get on the same side of the table and align with a sous chef, your life is going to be a lot better. So let's break down how you do this. Step number 1, you have to find or hire somebody that is interested in doing this role. You might not have people on your team that want to be a sous chef because the reality is, although there is cool opportunity, there also is more responsibility. And I also want to make a note, it is as important that this individual has the skill set to be a sous chef because this is a different skill than being a really, really good cook. So you want to find somebody that is excited by the opportunity to manage other people, to have a leadership role, and is willing to accept and embrace the additional responsibilities and stresses in exchange for these other awesome opportunities. Step 2, you want to make 100% sure that there's real clarity on this individual's professional and personal goals and ambition with what is actually required for this role. So likely, you're really looking for someone that is slightly intrapreneurial. So if you've never heard that term before, it's like an entrepreneur inside the organization. And this is an art because if somebody is very entrepreneurial, they're going to want to do their own thing sooner rather than later. On the other hand, if somebody doesn't have any ability to be a self-starter or proactive, is not excited about this, then it's not going to be a good fit. Ideally, when you're hiring a sous chef, this is somebody you want to be around for a couple of years. Now, of course, things can change. People's dreams can change. That's perfectly normal. But there wants to be, I think, at least a good faith understanding that this individual is excited about the opportunity to be the right-hand human for you and really help grow and develop your team, grow and develop the business, have an opportunity for more income, and make the world a better place through helping you succeed with your training gym. Number 3, and this one kind of relates to number 2, and that is once you have this individual and you're ready to make this move, you want to create a compensation structure that appropriately incentivizes them for the extra work. Because the reality is, listen, if they're going to be helping you really lead the company, if they're going to be the person that can hold down the fort while you go on vacation for a week or two, you're really going to want to be compensating this person appropriately. And lastly, your 4th step, arguably the most important step, is you want to train them. You want to invest in them. You want to create systems and standards for them because it's not enough to simply put somebody in that role and then say, bye, going away, right? You have to develop them over time. And this can look like a number of different things, but just a few things to put on your radar is making sure you help them develop a clear set of SOPs for what this role requires. In addition to SOPs, you'll of course want to pick a few key performance indicators, some numerical, quantitative metrics that are allowing you to assess, is this individual, is your sous chef succeeding at the role, at the shared goals that you've created together, for how they will contribute to making the business successful. The most important mindset shift you can make as the owner-operator once you have a sous chef or multiple sous chefs is a lot of your success, the business success, your team success, your client success, and your mission success is how well you have developed this individual. So at the very least, this is likely someone you want to meet at least once per week because that is not only an opportunity for you to do the day-to-day operations, but it is important that you are helping grow and develop them. You're investing your life force, your energies, your love, your passion into this person to help them become more successful, to help them achieve their dreams in the service of helping supporting all of your clients, which of course will allow you to create the training gym of your dreams where you're making income, you're making impact, and importantly, you have freedom. All right, friends, I am Mark Fisher from Business for Unicorns. I would love to invite you to go ahead, like, subscribe, and share if you're interested in getting more psychological frameworks, actionable tips, and philosophy. This is Mark Fisher. Check us out at businessforunicorns.com.